What's going on, guys? Just wanted to check in, guys. Kind of go over some of the Cowboy things going on. I know the Cowboys had a couple of more pre-draft visits come in. I know the linebacker out of Texas, Overshown, he came in for a pre-draft visit. I like him as a prospect. I think Cowboys it would be a good pickup for the Cowboys to pick him up later in the rounds. I'd probably say maybe I have him as like a third round pick. I think he'd be a good pickup to pair with LVE, Micah, and maybe have him battle it out with Clark and Cox for that third linebacker spot. I think that'd be a solid pickup. But I just wanted to let you know, kind of just go over what I feel like the Cowboys should do in the first round as far as positional on where they should go. I've been seeing a lot of mock drafts come in where they have the Cowboys taking a tight end, Myers and Kincaid. I mean, that would be solid and all, but I mean, just in my opinion, I think the Cowboys have a little bit farther and bigger needs at tight end, and then tight end. We still have Hendershot and Ferguson. They're a pretty decent duo. Now, are they gonna make headlines during the week as the NFL season goes on? Probably not. But I mean, they're serviceable. I mean, worst case scenario, I think we'd be all right. Not trying to say, we'd be 100% good, but we'd be all right. It's not like we don't have anybody. But I think you could wait later on in the draft. I don't necessarily think you have to take a first round pick, because to me, that first round pick has to be a solid plug and play win now person. So you got to do your due diligence when it comes to the first round, man. Now, I would be all right going with receiver first round, but it would have to be somebody that I'm in my opinion that I'm gonna have that wow reaction to. Like Quentin Johnson, if he's there, no doubt I'd scoop him. I'd take him. I feel like he's an X-factor receiver. He's big bodied. He's that different trait of receiver that we don't have. Cooks is a solid, slant, your slant guy. CeeDee Lamb is more of I feel like he could do both. He could be slot and he could be an X-factor. So that's good to have. And then Michael Gallup has that. I feel like Michael Gallup does those flashes where it'll be a 3rd and 8, and you need that one good pickup for that one series to get that touchdown for the Cowboys to tie it up or take the lead. He'll have those plays for you. But I think Quentin Johnson could come in and do that on a more consistent basis because he's bigger, more physical, and he has speed like CeeDee Lamb and Cooks. You get what I'm saying? So I feel like that would be straight as a pickup. Another one is offensive line. If you can get a guard like I've been seeing a lot of film on Mafi, and I like him. Or if you can get another tackle, I mean, I feel like if you can get another solid tackle, I would have Tyler Smith and him battle it out. Whoever's the best tackle takes a spot. I personally don't feel like Tyler Smith would have a problem being at guard. I feel like he'd be a nasty molar, so you knock out 2 birds with 1 stone with that. Feel me? It's like if I'm in a win now mode, if I'm Tyler Smith and I'm a good left tackle, I wouldn't have a problem switching to guard because I know I can play guard and I can help us win now. You get what I'm saying? I wouldn't be tripping. So, I mean, and then on like a contrary, you know what I mean? So like, let's just say you want to get a guard. Well, that's fine. You can get a guard too, because at least you already know what Tyler Smith is. You know what I'm saying? You already know Tyler Smith's good. Maybe Cowboys don't feel comfortable taking the dice roll on a tackle because they don't know if it's gonna be a swing and miss. That's straight. Go with Tyler Smith then. He's a solid. He's a good tackle. You get a guard at plug and play, but I just don't know if a guard was. I don't know if the guards that will be there are first round type. I feel like you could wait till the 2nd round to get a guard. So I mean, if you can get a good tackle, I would do it and have them battle it out, because I know people are going to say, well, you have Tyron Smith. Okay, you have Tyron Smith, but is it a guarantee he's going to play every game? No. he's more of a, he may play 5 or 4, get hurt. Okay, well, you knew that it was coming already. So I don't know if Cowboys should bank on that. I don't think they'll bank on that. Running back, that's another one. Now, if I'm pretty sure Bijan Robinson won't be there, but if he is, would I be mad? No. Do I think we could have waited? Probably. There's a lot of, I think that's the position that is the most loaded is running back. So you don't necessarily have to, and I don't think the Cowboys will. I think they would take Robinson if he's there, but I doubt he will be there. Gibbs, would I be mad? No. He'd be all right. I think Cowboys, could add to their defense for sure. Would I be mad if they picked anybody from? No, I wouldn't be mad. Any solid cornerbacks, like any one of the guys from Maryland, I'd take. Banks, I'd take Forbes. I'll take any one of those. The only ones that I wouldn't take necessarily is a linebacker. I just don't think that none of the linebackers in this year are like top tier must-have first round. I think all of them can almost wait till the second round. If we picked up like Simpson from Clemson in the second round, or Campbell or Drew Sanders, if they made it there, cool. And the reason why I'm saying that is because I know somebody this year is going to fall. Just don't know who it is. It could be a defensive lineman. It could be a tackle, guard, a receiver. Somebody's going to fall. Because, look what happened with CD. Everybody and their mama thought, oh, man, Cowboys ain't going to get CD. Cowboys ain't going to get CD. But, hey, they fell. He fell. So somebody top tier is going to fall. And I'm not going to be mad. If it's a receiver, I'm pretty sure it's going to be a top tier receiver. If it's a tackle, it's going to be a top tier. Somebody's going to fall, and I'm just ready for the Cowboys to. I think I'm just ready for for it to happen already. I want to see who they take. I have my opinions on the different spots that Cowboys can go to, but man, honestly, I feel like the way Cowboys will draft the first round will tell me exactly on what their mindset is in this year. Are they going to be in a win now mode? Or do they think they're still building? The way they draft, that will tell me. At first round, it'll tell me everything that I need to know. As far as that goes, the only position I don't feel solid in is linebacker. I just don't. Outside of Micah, LV straight, but I just feel like Cowboys need that one good linebacker. Like, we just need one more Micah and we'd be straight. And I know you're going to say, well, Michael's generational and Micah's a one of a kind, but I'm not trying to say you got to get another Micah, but pair him up with somebody up to that kind of caliber, a decent, like a Simpson. He's fast, physical, has vision. I'd pair him up with Micah. That'd be straight. If Cowboys go defensive end or lineman, man, in the first round, and he got to have speed, man. Look at Hurts. Man, Hurts will take off on you in a minute and run it down the field, bro. I want somebody with speed. Like Will McDonald, straight. Has speed. If Hurts wants to run on the outside, I feel like Will McDonald can at least track him down and catch him. Versus, like somebody like Armstrong, like the one we have. He has his moments, but man, I need somebody that's a little bit more consistent. I need somebody that's going to take his spot. I want to start looking into somebody to pair with to pair with Sam Williams, man. I feel like Cowboys need to get him in the role more, man. I know they like Armstrong and all, but man, I feel like Sam can be on a consistent basis, constantly rushing the passer, throwing that lineman off of him, and getting it. He's young, he's ready to go, just like Micah. Man, you have Micah, another solid linebacker like Trent Simpson. So you have Micah, Simpson, you have D-Law, and then you have another like Will McDonald on the other side. Bro, we'd be straight. Micah, Simpson, Will McDonald, DeMarcus Lawrence, all rushing the passer. And then later on in the draft, like in the third round, go get you a big body, or a second round, get you a big body. Maybe Mozzie falls. I don't know. Maybe I'm overshooting it, but somebody's going to make it to the second round, and we just don't know who it is. I just feel like if Cowboys go defense, please let them have speed. If you're going to go offense, make sure he's an X factor. We don't need another project. We don't need another Tober. We don't. if you're in a win now, or if you feel like, man, we just need Dak to have all the time, get a lineman then. You know what I'm saying? Or I mean, tight end too. I mean, I think tight end will just tighten the screw just up a little bit for us to be more for them to feel Dak more comfortable. And the last reason why I don't think Cowboys will go running back first round is because why let Zeke go? Why? I mean, of course it's because of the money and production, but you know, they did all that to put Pollard up and for them to be his premier back. You know what I'm saying? They wouldn't cut him. They probably would have reconstructed Zeke's contract, and they wouldn't have tagged Pollard if they didn't want him to be a premier back. And I know we're gonna go in a 1-2 system for running backs. That's straight. But you don't gotta spend your first round on that. Tank is there. Tank might be there. Spears might be there. Man, you know what running back I would not mind the Cowboys to grab? And I mean, I don't want y'all to come at me for this, but his dad already works for us for the Cowboys, and it's Vaughn, Deuce Vaughn from Kansas State. Yes, he's little. Yes, he's probably has everything going against him, but man, he's fast. He has vision. He can catch out of the backfield. You don't need him to be like Zeke. You got Pollard for that. Have Pollard take on all the majority of your primary roles. You know, your first, second, and third downs or whatever, or have it the other way. Have him take your first and second downs and have Pollard do the rest. He's just there to give Pollard a break, and then you still got Rojo. So man, I feel like Cowboys are in a good spot. They can pretty much almost do whatever they want in the first round. And the reason why is because Gilmore and Cooks is already there. So, I mean, Cowboys probably are, I mean, I feel like this is the first year where I'm like, man, we got to get this position. We got to get this position. Because if they go offensive line, cool. They're giving Dak more time. If they go running back, they just want to make the Cowboys a little bit more explosive to pair up with the receivers we already have. I'm cool with that. That's straight. There's not a position besides maybe linebacker where I would be like, damn, Cowboys didn't have to go that in the first round. Get what I'm saying? I'm going to keep getting back with y'all more. I had a couple things coming up this week to stop me from making videos almost every day. Had my daughter's birthday and so on and so forth. So I'm going to keep coming back with y'all every time more Cowboy news comes up. And just keep the dice rolling until draft day comes, man. And, I'll be happy with whatever Cowboys go with at the end of the day. At the end of the day, it's all love, man. I'm going to love whoever Cowboys grab at the end of the day, and we'll go on from there. Peace.